Hi, welcome to Digital Monthly Report Form Training. As a manager of a home or multiple homes within the company, in addition to assuring your consumer maintains a quality of life, you want to be up to date and keep the company up to date with any changes that take place within the home. These changes may include medication changes, changes in health, or even changes in behavior. Keeping these changes on record helps us receive the necessary updates to accommodate the consumer in the most proper and effective manner. Let's begin the monthly report process so that by the end of this training video, you will know how to successfully submit a digital monthly report. Remember, all monthly reports are due by the first Monday of the month. To begin, you want to enter the month in which you are submitting your report for. Click in the Type Here section and enter the current month. Next, you want to enter your consumer's first and last name. Click in the Type Here section and submit that information next. In the next section, you want to begin the complete verbiage for your monthly report. Please note that your monthly report events and changes should be in chronological order, including any medication changes, changes in health, and any significant behavioral problems that occurred by your consumer within the home or outside the home. Next, you want to document all of your consumer's medical appointments within the month. You want to start by going to the Date section and click on the Select Date option, which then reveals a calendar that allows you to select the date of the medical appointment you want to insert for your consumer. Next, you want to move on to the Type of Appointment section. Click in the Type Here section and enter the type of appointment your consumer attended. Afterward, you want to go to the next section and record the first and last name of the doctor. For the consumers that may have more than one appointment for the month, the digital app accommodates you by allowing up to 3 entries for this section. Next, you want to move on to the Visitors section to accurately document any visits your consumer had during the month. Keep in mind that these visits can include, but are not limited to, visits from any clinical staff, i.e., support coordinators, therapists, etc. In the Date section, you want to click on the Select Date option, which then reveals a calendar for you to insert the date in which the visitor stopped by to see your consumer. Then you want to document the first and last name of the visitor. Click in the Type Here section under the Visitor section and enter that information. In the next section, you want to enter the reason for the visit. Click in the Type Here section and enter a brief description of the reason the visitor came to see your consumer. For the consumers that may have more than one visitor for the month, the digital app accommodates you by allowing up to 3 entries for this section. The next section focuses on the home and vehicle-related issues/suggestions. If your home has no assigned company van, you can skip over the sections that have company vehicle-related entries. For those of you that do have company vans assigned to your home, however, this is the section where you want to document any damages to the vehicle and any issues within the home. Click in the Type Here section and give a full description of any damage to the van or issues within the home. Please note that before entering information in this section, it is a must that you review staff communication logs so that your entry may contain as much detail as possible. Next, you want to enter the vehicle mileage. Click in the Type Here section and enter the current vehicle mileage on the company vehicle assigned to your home. You want to document the date of the last oil change. Next, click on the Select Date option. This will then reveal a calendar that allows you to select the date of the last time your home vehicle had undergone an oil change. In the next section, you want to select a date for the last staff meeting you had with your employees. Click on the Select Date option. This will then reveal a calendar that allows you to select the date of the last time you held a meeting with your staff members within the home. Next is a section that's specifically miscellaneous and available for you to enter anything else you think that we should know, whether it be concerning the consumer, staff, home vehicle, or the home in general. If you do not have anything additional you would like to add, you can move on to the next section. Remember, all staff schedules are due by the 3rd of the month prior. Please write clearly and use as much detail as necessary. Please also include dates of plans, in-services, appointments, etc. Next, the app will prompt you to answer if the resident is satisfied with service. Whether your answer is yes or no, the app will prompt you to give a brief description explaining how you know they are satisfied or unsatisfied with the company's services. Click in the Type Here section to give a brief explanation of how you received this response from the consumer. In the next section, you want to verify whether you have reviewed the medication sheets thoroughly throughout the month, ensuring all staff are properly documenting on the medication sheets and immediately addressing any staff that have made an error. Also, you want to be sure you have included a copy of medication sheets with your report. If this is true, you want to click inside the box nearby the passage for verification that you have completed that task. It is the manager's responsibility to make sure all consumers are actively participating in 3 to 5 activities per month. In the following section, you want to begin documentation for any activities your consumer took part in for the month. Go to the Monthly Activity section and click Type Here to enter the activity. Next, you want to enter both the date and time in which the activity took place. Click on the Select Date option, which then reveals a calendar for you to enter the desired date of the activity in question. When you're done, click on the Select Time section and enter the accurate time in which the activity began. You also want to document who the consumer was escorted by to the activity that they took part in. For the consumers that may have attended more than one activity for the month, the digital app accommodates you by allowing up to 4 entries for this section. Lastly, you want to add your managerial signature to the report. Tap on the Click to Sign section and you will be prompted to add your required signature. You are now ready to send in your monthly report. Congratulations! You have completed digital monthly report training.